Hi, welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program, Targeted Experience. So, me and Pam got into a really serious argument, literally. Why? Because uh, my son has his exams tomorrow. He has the Regents. Okay, now for the past 2 weeks, every day I've had him study. So now all of a sudden now she want to act concerned because I tell him to go and study. And he went into her room and said to her that he's tired. Now, I sent him to bed last night. They were up a little late. I sent him to bed. He decided that he was going to, after I left, he was to go into the bedroom. He was going to get up and watch his tablet. So I woke him up around 12 today, a little after 12. He went to bed around 5 o'clock. And I'm telling her he has to study, right? Here's the thing with her, and again, this is how chaotic her mindset is. She doesn't give a damn whether the kids study or not, these kids study or not, because she does not make sure that they study. So because I've been here for the past 2 weeks, not almost every day, but for most days, right? Since she had COVID, I stayed over here, and then I stayed, over here. I went home the other day, what have you, such and such. So I made sure he studied. So then she's like, "Well, he should be good then." I'm like, "How do you know that? You you have paid no attention to our kids' education, their learning, their studying, their homework, none whatsoever." And so because I've been here for the past 2 weeks, like I said, on and off for the most part of that, but I've been here. But all of a sudden, then, if he fails, it's my fault. And I'm looking at her like, I said, this is what you do. You put in no effort, and because I might be here a couple of days, oh, now you can throw it off on me, right? So this is what I talk about. And I told her this. I said, your lack of accountability and wanting to take responsibility, that has always been your problem. And again, this is not just her. This is how a lot of black women are being conditioned. Whereas they don't want any of the responsibility and the accountability, but they want all the praises, right? All the praises, but none of the responsibility, none of the accountability. They just want the praise. And it's ridiculous. It really is. And I said to her, I said, I was going to do laundry earlier. Oh no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It is now going on 8 o'clock. She hasn't even done the laundry yet. Okay? Because she's been on the phone with whoever. And this is what I'm talking about. Yesterday, when I walk in the kitchen, I had to get on my hands and knees and literally take sanitary wipes, not sanitary wipes, sorry, disinfectant wipe, and wipe out underneath the garbage can because she won't do it. If I don't do it, she's not going to do it. But it's her house, and it's right. She's right. It is her house. But yet she expect me to clean and do it. I'm looking at her like, listen, we're not in a relationship. We don't live together. But again, this is part of the coercive persuasion program, right? It's to try to make me subservient to her, right? Try to make me into some slave to her. While she run around do whatever she want to do, and I'm here. And I'm like, no, I don't live with you. I can go to my house. So again, this is why whenever I go walk towards the door, the New York Predator Department, because they've gotten them manipulated, right, into thinking, like I said, they think that black men are their oppressors. They've made black women think that, and I don't see how they would think that. But because they understand the mindset of women in particular, and men also, but particularly when it comes to women and black women, right, and how the mindset that they've created within them, always chasing after something that's on it, that is, they're always looking to one up each other, and they're also looking to better in the relationship. But most people are content with who they are, right? They want everybody they meet. He gotta have his own business. He gotta be making six figures. And that's just a small percentage of people in this population. But their delusion tells them that that's what they should have. That's what you know. And again, this is a very destructive thing that they're doing, particularly within the black community and with black women. This is why they abandon their children. And when I say abandon, I don't mean physically. They'll tell you, You know, I put a roof over their head. I put food in their stomach. I buy their clothes. But you could do all of that and not pay attention to the psychological needs, to the emotional needs, to the education. Okay? And then what do you have? Now that my son is getting left back in the ninth grade, okay, she's not accepting any responsibility. It's me. I'm here with them. And I said to her, Pamela, when I go home at night, the kids are up. When I call you and I say, hey, all the kids sleeping, can you go and make sure? What do? You go back to sleep. And I call you 3 and 4 times. You go back to sleep. And the kids are up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning on a school night. And you talk about the kids. And I keep telling you, these are children. You cannot have children unsupervised and expect them to go to bed on time, particularly if you have not trained them to do that. Because you're too busy. Either you're sleeping, or you're on the phone, or you're going out. But you don't see that. You don't see they don't see how their actions contribute to how their children are behaving. Right? They don't see it. Okay? And when I'm here and I'm helping him study, making him study, and I leave, and I said to her, can you make sure that they in bed? She won't even do that. See, I'm doing my part. She's not doing hers. She think her only part in this is because she's working. And because, they live with her. Right? That's their mindset. That is them, and this is the reason why, particularly black children, particularly black boys, educational level going down. Because they don't care. They care about what it is that they want. It is 8 o'clock. She's now going out to the store to get bubbles to put in our daughter's hair. And I said to her all the time, stop doing their hair late at night. Oh, well, they don't have school. I said, it doesn't matter. It does not matter whether they have school or not. But you see, they only want to do what they want to do. No matter the chaos, no matter the failure, the disingenuousness, right? The bad attitudes. But yet, we as black men, they expect us to deal with that. They expect us to accept it. You know what I'm saying? When I get on my hands and knees and fix her sink, and my back is hurting, and I can barely move. It isn't, here, let me give you a massage. It isn't, here, you know what, you rest, let me take the kids to school. It's I'm going to sleep. That's what she's doing. She's saying, I'm going to sleep, and you get up and take the kids. Doesn't matter how much pain you're in. And I said to her, there's going to be a day when I start treating you like you treat me, and you can't say nothing about it. And as I said that, here in your credit department, yes, there will be a day when I will treat her like she treat me, particularly if she continues to do it. Because she's not changing. So for your predator department out there lying to these women, particularly black women, manipulating them, when black men start treating them the way that you have conditioned them to treat us, that's when you know your time will be over. All right, talk to you guys in the next video.